sometimes you have to slap them in the face just to get their attention.
to LouisvilleStageRental.com, where all your needs are met. We know the times have been tough for our customers with the coronavirus going around. When the all clear has been given back and you need a stage for your event, we are here to help you out. We will have available discounts to suit your needs. Don't forget, when all other companies are trying to make up for lost time, we don't have to, because we are here for you. At Louisville Stage Rental, we can accommodate anything that you need, from small events to large events. Just give us a call. 502-376-1240. LouisvilleStageRental.com is here for you. All you have to do is call.
Crossfire Radio, where we play the best damn music streaming today. www.crossfire-radio.com. www.crossfire-radio.com.
Magnificent, aren't they?
Yeah, you're probably dead. And I got a bad channel. Yep, nope. Hey, yep, Fender's dead. Here, grab a Southern mic.
Okay. Well, that's that loud.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you thought last week was hilarious and interesting with Rob Line and Boozer, this is going to really make you happy because I have Hogs in the Den of Sin. Jesse and the Hogg Brothers is here, going to be playing for you live on Crossfire.
-radio.com.
And I got some new music for you guys. And I apologize, my brother isn't here to decipher to English. This is from Puerto Rico. This is some people that he knows, maybe family. We're going to do a triple play, and we'll be back very soon right here at Crossfire.
-radio.com.
Salió la tripulación de este plano terrenal. Cuando llegaron a Marte no se querían bajar. Cuando llegaron a Marte no se querían bajar. Desde Cabo Cañaveral enviaron un cohete que por poquito se mete en el trono celestial. La gente que se montaron decidieron quedarse allá en Marte, Mercurio y Júpiter y no vinieron para acá. En Marte, Mercurio y Júpiter y no vinieron para acá. Desde Cabo Cañaveral enviaron un cohete que por poquito se mete en el trono celestial. ¡Nótese cuatro juraditos! Desde Cabo Cañaveral enviaron un cohete que por poquito se mete en el trono celestial. Huyendo de algo de acá, temblor, inflación y guerra, se quedaron por allá, no volvieron a la tierra. Se quedaron por allá, no volvieron a la tierra. Desde Cabo Cañaveral enviaron un cohete que por poquito se mete en el trono celestial. Ese viaje de placer, todos se querían dar, y a sus amigos marcianos ellos querían visitar, y a sus amigos marcianos ellos querían visitar. Desde Cabo Cañaveral enviaron un cohete que por poquito se mete en el trono celestial. Yo creo en el Padre, yo creo en el Padre, digo mientras tanto, y creo en el Hijo y Espíritu Santo, y creo en el Hijo y Espíritu Santo. Yo creo en el Padre, yo creo en el Padre, digo mientras tanto, y creo en el Hijo y Espíritu Santo, y creo en el Hijo y Espíritu Santo. El Padre envió, el Padre pecados. Yo creo en el Padre, yo creo en el Padre, digo mientras tanto, y creo en el Hijo y Espíritu Santo, y creo en el Hijo y Espíritu Santo. A su Hijo amado, que murió en la cruz, vino para hacer del mundo la luz, vino para hacer del mundo la luz. Yo creo en el Padre, yo creo en el Padre, digo mientras tanto, y creo en el Hijo y Espíritu Santo, y creo en el Hijo y Espíritu Santo. Cuando yo me aflijo por algún quebranto, clamo al Padre, al Hijo y Espíritu Santo, clamo al Padre, al Hijo y Espíritu Santo. Yo creo en el Padre, yo creo en el Padre, digo mientras tanto, y creo en el Hijo y Espíritu Santo, y creo en el Hijo y Espíritu Santo. Yo creo en el Padre, yo creo en el Padre, digo mientras tanto, y creo en el Hijo y Espíritu Santo, y creo en el Hijo y Espíritu Santo. Cuando se marchó nuestro Redentor, un consolador acá nos dejó, un consolador acá nos dejó. Yo creo en el Padre, yo creo en el Padre, digo mientras tanto, y creo en el Hijo y Espíritu Santo, y creo en el Hijo y Espíritu Santo.
Hoy vengo recordando aquel dulce momento que tu rosada boca me diste en un beso. Recuerdo que tus ojos se cerraron despacio, compartiendo ternura a tus sedientos labios. No sé si quedé loco o como un muerto vivo, o fue que entre tus brazos me quedé bien dormido. Solo sé que aquel beso, implacable cual fuego, me quema todavía como en aquel momento. Recordando aquel dulce momento que tu rosada boca me diste Recuerdo que tus ojos se cerraron despacio, compartiendo ternura a tus sedientos labios. No sé si quedé loco o como un muerto vivo, o fue que entre tus brazos me quedé bien dormido. Solo sé que aquel beso, implacable cual fuego, me quema todavía, como en aquel momento, como en aquel momento, como en aquel momento.
All right, all my friends in Puerto Rico, I hope you enjoyed that. I wished I could tell you the name and the song titles, but I cannot because my brother Jose is not here to decipher for me. But we got some great music lined up for you, and we're going to talk about what happened last night. What'd you do last night?
I went out and seen Velcro Pygmies.
Velcro Pygmies. And Taylor Road opened up, didn't they?
Yep, Taylor Road opened up, and they were out there at the Fox Den. Velcro Pygmies was. It was packed. Very hot. There was.
That's outside, isn't it?
It was outside, but the wind wasn't blowing last night. Normally, when you're outside there at the Fox Den, it's got this nice little breezeway. Well, there was no breeze, and yesterday was the hottest day of the week. So,
Damn.
So it was a
Bunch of crotch sweat.
Yeah.
Hey. I wonder if anybody hooked up after that.
Yeah, it was a. Well, I mean, Velcro Pygmies, they came in and they came there to party, and they ended up buying 2 bottles of Fireball themselves.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so they were there to party.
Wow. All right, man, here's some Call Me Monster with a song called Hard Times. Blowing your genre minds and not your genre parts right here at Crossfire.
-radio.com.
Feeling fine today, a little high, a little low. Got a Medicaid, light it fast, burn it slow. Work my fingers to the bone. 7 days, 7 days, yeah.
People say just believe. I've heard people say just get what you need. I've had people love me, but I never felt complete until you came along with a healing meant for me. I was broken, I was bleeding, I was sinking in the dark surrounding me. You poured forgiveness on my sickness. Now I know that you are my remedy. Oh, my remedy. My remedy. I've been high and I've been low. I've been trying to do this on my own. I'm falling down more times than I can count, but your love keeps lifting me. Is it the medicine for my soul? I was broken, I was bleeding, I was sinking in the dark surrounding me. You poured forgiveness on my sickness. And now I know that you are my remedy. You're the air that I breathe, the fire inside of me that keeps me warm when the world's so cold. Ooh, you saved me, you made me whole. 'Cause I was broken, I was bleeding, I was sinking in the dark surrounding me. You poured forgiveness on my sickness. Now I know that you are my remedy. My remedy. My remedy. Oh, my remedy. My remedy.
All right, folks. You know, we're sitting here talking about venues and the sound guys running sound being
Yeah.
too loud, man. Why you gotta do this shit?
I'm a guitar player, and I like a loud guitar, but I don't like it to the point to where it's like, okay, now we're busting eardrums.
Man, you don't have to make it loud to make it sound good. How many times have I got to tell you guys that?
Yep.
Loud is not great. I mean, if you got a death metal band and they're screaming out lyrics, you know, maybe so. Maybe that's your bag of tea. But
Yeah.
any other band, I would say, come on, man.
Well-
Turn the sound down and let us enjoy it.
Well, it's one of those things when you get so loud, you bury your vocals.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Like, you know, I was the recording from last week, Aaron Chamberlain, he was doing the sound, and it was great, man.
Oh, yeah.
And even when you go to a bar where he's mixing, it sounds great.
There's a fine line of clarity. You
Right.
need clarity.
Loud is not better, folks. Hey, talking about loud, this guy right here, I swear I will go kidnap him with a bag, and I will bring him to you for a pig, a pack of cigarettes, and a Pepsi. Talk about Dave Wooms. This is Devil Be My Judge with the song called Pig.
Yeah.
Right here at Crossfire.
-radio.com.
Lays it down from the start.
right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hear a couple commercials, and then we're going to get back with Jesse and the Hogg brothers right here on Crossfire-Radio.com.
That's right.
If you are in an unsigned band or know someone who is and it plays some kick-ass music, go to Crossfire Radio for maximum exposure. Look for Add a Band in our forums and get the band ad, and we'll get the music streaming. And we'll get the music streaming.
Welcome to LouisvilleStageRental.com, where all your needs are met. We know the times have been tough for our customers with the coronavirus going around. When the all clear has been given back and you need a stage for your event, we are here to help you out. We will have available discounts to suit your needs. Don't forget, when all other companies are trying to make up for lost time, we don't have to, because we are here for you. At Louisville Stage Rental, we can accommodate anything that you need, from small events to large events. Just give us a call, 502-376-1240. LouisvilleStageRental.com is here for you. All you have to do is call. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just like I promised you, man, they got the hogs and we done turned them loose.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jesse and the Hogg brothers.
Wait a minute, I just farted. Wait a little longer, I just got started. Wait a minute, I just farted. Something in my ass has departed. For breakfast I had burritos and some beer. For lunch I had some cabbage and some deer. I topped it off with pickled bass. You best stay clear of my ass, 'cause I'm about to let one pass. Wait a minute, I just farted. Wait a little longer, I just got started. Wait a minute, I just farted. Something in my ass has departed. Something crawled right up my ass and died. When it comes out, you'd best run and hide. Dead skunk's got nothing on me. You step a little closer and you'll see the worst part from deep inside of me. Wait a minute, I just farted. Wait a little longer, I just got started. Wait a minute, I just farted. Something in my ass has departed. Tell him, Pappy. gas so strong my cheeks are parting. Best stay back 'cause I'm a farting. If you linger longer, it'll get stronger. Wait a minute, I just farted. Wait a little longer, I just got started.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Somebody did. I smelt it.
I was just singing about it. Well, big truck accident, you're hurting the wreck. Insurance offering you an itty bitty check. Don't go dialing no fast talking scammer. You want money, just call the hammer. Well, everybody knows the hammer's made of metal. He takes the case, the other guy settled. Judge say to Hammer when he walks in, please, Mr. Hammer, can the trial begin? Yeah, a slip and fall, dog bite, nursing home neglect, any medical device defect, a serious injury or wrongful death. Hold on a second, let me catch my breath, 'cause everybody knows a hammer's made of metal. He takes the case, the other guy settled. The judge say to Hammer when he walks in, please, Mr. Hammer, can the trial begin? Yeah! He's the hammer, they are nails. Hammer's the hero and he never fails. Won't take a cent till he wins the case. That's why you see his ads all over the place. Everybody knows a hammer's made of metal. He takes the case, the other guy settle. Judge say to Hammer when he walks in, please, Mr. Hammer, can the trial begin? Yeah! I got my check.
Got my check.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So, tell us who's running this outfit.
That's a good
Who's the
question.
head hog?
That'd be me. I'm Jesse Braintree, and I'm gonna introduce the family to you. Over here, he's wide awake. Don't let him- don't let him
That's
fool you.
Sleepy from the Seven Dwarfs.
Well, actually, when we thought we were going to call him Sleepy Joe, but the thing is that name's already taken. So anyway, we got Stevie Joe Hogg over there on the guitar.
Yeah.
And he's wide awake and ready
Yeah.
to go. And over here on this side, this is the patriarch of the Hogg family. That's Pappy Hogg over there on the other guitar.
Right on.
Yeah, they tell me I'm number one, but they treat me like number two.
Yeah. Now over here, this is my fourth wife, Kitty Hogg, and collect them all.
She's like, wait a minute, I'm the last one, motherfucker.
Yeah, well, that's the whole idea. And then is he real? Is he man? Is he manufactured? And the answer is he's both. The first bionic member of the band, that is my cousin, C.J. Hogg.
C.J. Hogg.
He was in an accident, and they put some pieces together and some AI, and yeah, it all works. And he sings too. So
He's bonified.
sounds better than Mr. Data on Star Trek: The Next Generation. Man, am I old. Anyway, and again, people wonder what the relationship is, and my mother was a Hogg, so.
So how long you guys been together?
We started out as a cover band back in the 80s, and we never thought nothing of it. And then back in 2007, my cousin Neil moved from California back to Texas, and he opened up a little studio. And so I was going down to Texas, and we wrote 2 albums worth of stuff. We did a show in Dallas. We did a show in at the Bull Run and up in Massachusetts in Shirley, Mass. And then after that, we didn't think we were going to play anymore or anything. And all of a sudden, we started getting hits on the music, and more people said, "Hey, let's do this," and we've been playing ever since. 300-something shows later.
And you've also picked up a culture, the kitty cat culture.
We didn't mean to, but we love cats.
You know they're a cult, right?
No.
Yeah.
Well, that's good because they understand. We've always tried to avoid cults because he's in like a bunch of them, being that he's AI. Sometimes it's programming. He goes online, and next thing you know, he starts reading us all this stuff, and we have to turn his memory chip off. So it's pretty good.
Like Data.
Yeah, we especially like to avoid culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't have that culture.
So we we've been doing this a little while, and the whole idea is that we're trying to just play what we call Texas cowpunk.
Texas cowpunk. I can dig it.
Because when people think cowpunk, they mention bands like the Gun Club and Sonic Youth, and I don't understand. Because as many of the band members will tell you, I thought I invented cowpunk until someone told me it already existed.
Well, damn, that sucks.
So we changed it to Texas cowpunk.
There you go.
Anyway, so we're gonna do a song off our latest CD, and it's about a woman I used to work with in a styrofoam factory in Midland, Texas. And in fact,
sounds kinky.
We were down in Berea, Kentucky, or Berea? Berea. Yeah, we were down in Berea, and we met a whole bunch of artists down there, and they said, "Hey, we'd love to make a movie about that song Biker Ann." And I said, "Well, that's kind of funny." So did I, and we were going to do one years ago. So we'll see what happens, but we're hoping to film it. So if you're interested in being in the movie Biker Ann, hit us up on Facebook, and we'll see if we can get you into the cast.
Sweet.
All right, this one's called Biker Ann. I was working at my station making styrofoam, and Biker Ann came in drunk yakking on the phone. The foreman said, "You late again, you best get here on time." Biker Ann's drinking Jack and mixing it with wine. Biker Ann, Biker Ann. 2 drinks in her hand, she drinks more than a man. Biker Ann. Now Annie shouted to the crew, "You boys got any pills?" Foreman said, "Get to work, you gotta pay the bills." Biker Ann took a chair and smacked him on his head. I knew the cops are coming, the foreman, he was dead. Biker Ann, Biker Ann. 2 drinks in her hand, she drinks more than a man. Biker Ann. Yee-haw! I said, "Annie, he ain't breathing, think you better go." And she said, "Thank you, Jesse." On her back she rode. The cops, they caught up with her at the liquor store. They yelled, "Freeze!" Biker Ann, the buckshot in the door. Biker Ann, Biker Ann. 2 drinks in her hand, she drinks more than a man. Biker Ann. Well, the cops got their revenge when they shot her dead. She didn't feel a thing when the bullet hit her head. Now legend has her final words exactly as I said. "Do you boys got a drink? I'm dying of thirst today." Biker Ann, Biker Ann. 2 drinks in her hand, she drinks more than a man. Biker Ann. 2 drinks in her hand, she drinks more than a man. Biker Ann. Yee-haw!
keep on rolling.
Play him
Yeah.
another one.
All right, this next song was written by a good friend of mine. He's no longer with us, probably because he was doing too much of this song. It's about his good friend. It's called Hanging Out with Jim. Never had no friends, always the outcast. Just a psycho weirdo, just a piece of trash. I always had a partner in crime, that's me and Jim. And I spent a lot of time in jail hanging out with him. Hanging out with Jim. Hanging out with Jim. Hanging out with Jim. Hanging out with Jim. Me and Jim, we're always going out. Looking for a fist fight, smashing all about. Never knowing where we'd end up, always breaking the law. Beating up on Malcolm 10th that night, we almost died. Hanging out with Jim, hanging out with Jim, hanging out with Jim, hanging out with Jim. Hanging out with Jim, hanging out with Jim, hanging out with Jim, hanging out with Jim. Me and Jim, we're crazy, we never had a care. Yeah, we're in trouble everywhere. You know we're rebels with a cause. Mr. Beam is always there when I wake up on the floor. Hanging out with Jim, hanging out with Jim, hanging out with Jim, hanging out with Jim. With Jim. With Jim.
Hell yeah. So where in the hell do you come up with these song lyrics?
Well, the last song was written by my friend G.G. Allen, so, the rest of the songs were written by me and cousin Neil or somebody else in the band. The Hammer was written by me, cousin Neil, and Kenny, and so I mean it depends, but it's usually. Someone in the band gets an idea, good, bad, or indifferent, or even better, somebody makes the mistake of telling us a true story about their life that we think is either humorous or
CJ?
Interesting.
Are you guilty of that?
No, we haven't written any about him yet, but don't worry.
Oh, hey, there's plenty.
He provides us plenty of material.
There's plenty for that guy. You got to come up with one for Sleepy.
Oh, no. You can't, he actually wrote one with me. It's called Stevie Joe's Christmas, and it's the only vocal he does. It's really good.
Oh, we got to get that one.
Yeah. Well, since what we're talking about, Steve, one time we were at this show, and we played New York a few different times. So this woman comes to the show, and she's got a painting of him. And she's like, I got this really nice painting of you. And he's like, yeah, that's great. He goes, so where do you live? She goes, well, I got a place around the corner. He goes, all right. So he ends up going over there, and he brings all of us with him. I don't know what he's up to, so we all go. He walks right inside the apartment. She's like, he goes, I'm going to go get the picture. So we're all in the room. Steve says, where's the bathroom? So next thing you know, he's in the bathroom. He's in the bathroom. All you can hear is the medicine cabinet shaking and all the different things going on. And then we hear the tub running. Next thing you know, the door's locked, and he's in the tub, and he came out the next day. And so when he finally gets up in the morning, he gets up, and he walks up. We're all sleeping on the floor in there, and she goes, "Look at the painting." He goes, "That's great, guys. Can we get the hell out of here?"
Wow.
And so with that in mind, we're gonna do it.
Wait a minute, I'd be more concerned about how the hell you get to do a painting of me.
We end up in weird places. This one's called Love Bucket. Well, my buddy said you're ugly, must have ran into a tree, but you look like $1,000,000 to me. Your butt's as big as Texas, but you bought me my new Lexus, and you look like $1,000,000 to me. So raise your glass, boys, and let's toast her. Every dollar brings us closer to a love that I've been wanting my whole life. Never felt such love before, and heaven knows I've tried. I don't care when you eat buckets of Church's Country Fried. Well, your face could break my mirror, but I still want you nearer, and you look like $1,000,000 to me. You can have those pretty faces, 'cause they ain't going places, and you look like $1,000,000 to me. So raise your glass, boys, and let's toast her. Every dollar brings us closer to a love that I've been wanting my whole life. Never felt such love before, and heaven knows I've tried. I don't care when you eat buckets of Popeye's Cajun Fried. So lend me your credit card, I wanna buy a ring, and you look like $1,000,000 to me. You can be my princess, and I can be your king, and you look like $1,000,000 to me. So raise your glass, boys, and let's toast her. Every dollar brings us closer to a love that I've been wanting my whole life. Never felt such love before, and heaven knows I've tried. I don't care when you eat buckets of Kentucky Fried. Well, your face could break my mirror, but I still want you nearer, 'cause you look like $1,000,000 to me.
Hell yeah.
Now, when it comes to chicken, I'm in a movie right now. You can watch it on Amazon, or you can go to Vimeo. It's called Attack of the Killer Chickens. It just came out here in 2022. We filmed our parts back in 2019. It took a while with COVID and everything else. But it's out now, and you can rent it for $2.99 on Amazon, or you can help us make more money. Not us, but the people that put the movie out. And you can pay $4.99 on Vimeo. Or you can buy the DVD for $20. So it's all good, and you get to see me get killed by chickens from outer space. So that should be worth it just for that. Anyway, we're gonna do a song that really it's the first song we wrote as a band, and so it's not a love song, but. Well, you can fake it if you want. Honey, I don't mind. I don't care if you get yours, just as long as I get mine. Now I will buy you lots of gin, hoping you'll give in. Yeehaw! Buy you plenty more, hoping I can score. Well, you can fake it if you want. Honey, I don't mind. Don't care if you get yours. Just as long as I get mine. I brought aspirin for your head. Come on, woman, let's get to bed. Yee-haw! It's okay if you pass out. Love ain't what this song's about. Well, you can fake it if you want. Honey, I don't mind. Don't care if you get yours. Just as long as I get mine. Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, so do you guys know Bobby Vest?
Yes, we do.
Okay, he said, come play some of my events, Jesse. So there you go, Bobby. I told him like I said I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they want you to play.
In the words of the Ruddles, all you need is cash.
Oh, yeah.
I met her over at the getting place. Had a model's body, armadillo's face. My big mistake was I took her home, and no matter what I do, won't leave me alone. Well, the only ring she's getting is a onion ring. Just a cowboy player on a one-night fling. She's been talking marriage since the day we met, and an onion ring's the only ring she's ever gonna get. I changed the locks on all the doors when I sent her out to the grocery store. She busted a window, let herself in, caught me on the couch with her slightly better looking cousin. Well, the only ring she's getting is a onion ring. Just a cowboy player on a one-night fling. She's been talking marriage since the day we met, and onion ring's the only ring she's ever gonna get. Two, three, well, the only ring she's getting is a onion ring. Just a cowboy player on a one-night fling. She's been talking marriage since the day we met, and onion ring's the only ring she's ever gonna get. Her big plan is called common law. It takes 7 years from all that legal stuff I saw. It's up on January 3, praying to the Lord that I'll be free. 'Cause the only ring she's getting is a onion ring. Just a cowboy player on a one-night fling. She's been talking marriage since the day we met. Onion ring's the only ring she's ever gonna get. And onion ring's the only ring she's ever Kitty, can you give me that? Give me one of them albums, the big, the one in the cardboard.
So, Jesse, tell me if people want to know how to contact you, how do they go about doing that?
Well, one way you shouldn't is just bring that over here. Thank you. One way is you could just type in Jesse and the Hogg Brothers, and you'll find all sorts of things, whether it be a website or you can contact us through our record label. We just went from Black and Blue Records to our new label, Cowpunk. This was put out on Black and Blue, and we just released it again, but it's now on CD on our new label, Cowpunk Records. But Black and Blue's been real nice to us, and this is our current album. It's called Get Hammered. It's got both the hammer and, of course, the Texas hammer. The Wait a Minute, I Just Farted song we've already played, Biker Ann, Onion Ring, and all sorts of good stuff. It's a gatefold sleeve, so you can de-seed things. You know, not that anybody would do that, but
sweet.
But it's a gatefold sleeve with all the lyrics, so that way you can argue over what the lyrics were, and then you could read what we wrote, and then maybe it's right. So this next song is not written by me. It's a song written by a good friend of me and the band. His name is Hanson Barlow, and he's out of New Hampshire. He's a great singer-songwriter, and we asked him if we could record this song. He actually joined us in the studio. We've got a CD called Jesse and the Hogg Brothers Love Cats, and this is one of the songs on it. And we also have different versions of the song, and one of the ones that Steve's favorite is the Cricket Monster mix, which is all electronic.
Wake up, Steve.
But
the name of the song originally is
Domestic Short Hair.
Yeah. People always want to type in the cat song, but
the cat song.
It's
and
Domestic Short Hair.
And actually, if you type in the cat song, I pray for you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's almost like Baby Shark, but not as
God.
good. Some people like dogs.
Some people like rats.
Some people like iguanas.
But I like cats. I love my domestic short hair. Cat. I love my domestic short hair. Cat. Some people like turtles.
Some people like snakes.
Some people like horses.
But I like cats. I love my domestic short hair. Cat. I love my domestic short hair. Cat. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Some people like dogs, but like rats.
And some people like Sasquatch.
But I like cats. I love my domestic short hair. Cat. I love my domestic short hair. Cat. I love my domestic short hair. Cat. I love my domestic short hair. Meow, meow.
Domestic short hair. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the Dennis Sin Show with Jesse and the Hogg Brothers. Poor Steve struggling back here to keep his eyes open. The poor guy.
That's fine. Now, for fans of the band that really want to show how much you love us, we have these things they're called hoodies, and you know everyone thinks that hoodies
Belong in the hood.
are in the hood, but you can wear them anywhere. I wear mine at Ollie's, and people look at me and they run the other way, but they should. Anyway, on the front, hand stitched by Kitty Hogg herself, is the official Jesse and the Hogg Brothers
Sweet.
Patch, which we also sell separately for $5. And then on the back is the beautiful logo that was drawn by our personal band artist, Eric Scott. He is
my boy.
Yes, he is.
That's one happy pig.
And so it's got a nice zipper on front. It's not a pullover, so it's not one of those cheap models.
It got pockets. Yeah. So you could stick like your little 32 caliber right in the pocket.
You could actually
that little Caltech P32
next to your bag of
wheat. You know, when we we went and played the Seventh Sons back out in western Kentucky, almost on Eastern. I can't remember. I was going for a long way. And we got there, and as soon as we walk into the club, this guy chest bumps us, and he goes, "You packing?" And he did it to everybody, especially Cash. He did it.
It's funny, but they didn't check my girlfriend. She was the only one.
She really was.
She was the only one that had a gun. She had her .38 snub nose in her purse.
Yeah, it was an interesting time playing with the Seven Sons. I can give you that. So anyway, we're gonna do one of the classics off our Working for Yankee Money CD, and we've done some live versions of it. This is a song that really means a lot for people that like to go fishing.
I love fishing.
Yeah, and we do too. Me and Rob.
Do you like drinking?
I love drinking.
Well, This is what happens when me and Rob mix the two together. It's called the Legend of the Lesson of Fishing and Drinking.
There you go.
Well, I lost another job, so I grabbed my pole. We head on down the old fishing hole. I pick up CJ5. He jumps in the truck. He said he brought a six-pack, but
that's nowhere near enough.
Gonna get drunk till we fall on our ass, and we'll go driving with football for fuzz. All we're gonna catch is a real good buzz. All right. We've been here an hour and we ain't had a bite. We're drinking all the while, so we had us a fight. Hey, I fucked your girlfriend.
Your wife.
Well, I pulled out a pistol.
I pulled out my knife.
Well, who needs catfish? Who needs bass? We're gonna get drunk till we fall on our ass, and we'll go driving from football for fun. All we're gonna catch is a real good buzz. All right. Sitting in jail, the judge said, "Hey, you learned your lesson." Well, I puked on his bench,
and I said, "Yes, sir."
Who needs catfish? Who needs bass? We're gonna get drunk till we fall on our ass, and we'll go driving with football for fun. All we're gonna catch is a real good buzz. All we're gonna catch is a goes out to my good friend Fish.
Sweet. I'm digging Pappy Hogg back there, man. He's laying down some good licks.
Yep.
That's what she said.
Yeah, she did.
But he had bought us so many drinks he wouldn't know good from bad. Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't pay for any of those drinks. Anyway, this next song. Are you ready? No, that's not.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah.
Oh, you want to.
that song.
Pappy's ready to jam.
Yeah.
Actually, this song right here is was banned on Facebook.
That's ironic. We're live on Facebook.
But you can play it on Facebook. You just can't say the title of the song. So we abbreviated it to WTML, and you can watch it on Facebook. Hello, Becky Sue. It's your daddy calling. I hope you had a good birthday. I hope Grandma and Grandpa have been taking good care of you. I miss you and your mom so much. Now, I know the cops told you that I killed your mom, and that's why I'm sitting here in jail, but, you're 9 years old, darling, and it's about time someone told you the truth, the truth, the truth, the truth. Well, it used to be that we survived on moonshine, running liquor from Bosque to Rome. Booze it all dried up, Papa was in a rut. We weren't gonna lose our trailer home. Now your mother, she was an Aggie, graduated in chemistry. That's what saved our trailer home. The rest of the story's history. Mama's paid her final tab that put what's left on a cold steel slab. The day she blew up our white trash meth lab. Your mother weren't nothing like Betty Crocker, all classy like that lady Martha Stewart. When she started cooking, I made sure no one's a-looking, 'cause she sure knew how to brew it. Mama's paid her final tab that put what's left on a cold steel slab. The day she blew up our white trash meth lab. Oh, Stevie Joe! Now we don't know if she overcooked it, or if there was a leak in the propane. It happened so fast, it blew off her ass. Your mother didn't feel no pain. Mama's paid her final tab that put what's left on a cold steel slab. The day she blew up, the day she blew up, the day she blew up our white trash meth lab.
So, Jesse, tell me, how many songs do you actually have?
All of them.
Good answer, good answer.
I never counted them, but right now we've got, in terms of full albums, we've got, well, you can count the Cat one as a full album, and then we've got 4 full albums.
Damn.
We got a couple of EPs, we got some singles out. We're going to be on the movie soundtrack, which we were going back and forth with it between Cowpunk Records and Cluck Cluck Productions, who made the movie. And it looks like the movie soundtrack's going to be on Cluck Cluck. which is great. And we do a lot of the music on the soundtrack, including the theme from Attack of the Killer Chickens, which we're not prepared to play because it's a brand new song that I wrote with Kenny. And
I never heard it.
And right, yeah, you'd have to see the movie. He hasn't even seen the movie
No,
yet.
I haven't seen the movie.
Pappy, you can fake it and still know it.
That is
Maybe,
true.
maybe,
That is
yeah.
true. Now,
Not knowing the song has ever stopped me from playing it.
There you go.
how much time we got?
Stevie knows that.
We got time.
All right. So we got plenty of time. So one of the things that we're gonna do the next two songs. I wanna flip them.
You flip away.
Yeah, because the next song I like to talk about, because as much as I was complaining about Facebook, I really have more of a problem with YouTube. Yet YouTube has over 145,000 views on this video of ours, and it's called Wife Swapping Party.
Yeehaw!
Well, the guys are coming over, throw the keys into a bowl. The ladies grab a set and they're ready to roll. Judy's getting Billy and Robin's getting Rick. 15 minutes later, everybody's picked. Yeah, wife swapping party. Can't wait to go. Wife swapping party. It ain't that TV show. Wife swapping party. Every Friday night. Some say it's wrong, but it feels alright. Well, I never thought it was a way to lose some weight, but Dawn, Bill, and Donna, they're really looking great. And Artie ain't invited because we think he's insane. Chains and lollipops ain't a kiddie game, yeah. Wife swapping party. Can't wait to go. Wife swapping party. It ain't that TV show. Wife swapping party. Every Friday night. Some say it's wrong, but it feels alright. Alright, yeah. Well, the guys are coming over, throw the keys into a bowl. The ladies grab a set and they're ready to roll. Judy's getting Billy and Robin's getting Rick. 15 minutes later, they're all doing tricks, yeah. Wild swapping party. Can't wait to go. Wild swapping party. It ain't that TV show. Wild swapping party. Every Friday night. Some say it's wrong, but it feels alright. Alright, yeah. Some say it's wrong, but it feels alright. Alright, yeah.
Hell yeah. How many you got left there, Mr. Hogg?
Oh, we've got a few. It's actually Mr. Braintree. My mother was a hog. And, you know, it's so funny. A lot of times we'll go to a club and I get there and I see Jesse, Jessie. It's like, all right, I guess that's okay. And then we see Hogg, Hog. It's like, did you guys even look at the press kit we sent? Or did you even look at anything when you booked us, like our website or anything? It's okay. And by the way, I want to go a step further. I heard you guys talking about sound people. And the majority of sound people do like to have us too loud. And there are some good ones, and usually they're the ones that understand when I walk into the club and I've got a drummer that hits the skins really hard. Please don't mic him. Why? Because he hits the drums like King Kong, and if you if you do that, then everybody else is going to crank up, and then the vocals are going to be weak, and the performance is going to be kind of lousy because we kind of rely on our lyrics and vocals, and so if you can't hear them.
So, are you happy here?
Yeah, I mean, I think the sound is great here. And,
I hate when they crank the bass up so deep that you can't even hear the notes the bass player is playing.
Right.
All you get, you might as well just have a mic on the bass drum, right? Because I hate that. You go to a place and the bass is, the subs are so deep you can't even hear the notes the bass player is playing. It's just all a rumble.
Exactly.
I hate that shit. So stop fucking doing it.
But I always find that
Motherfuckers.
that if you tell them that they're doing a bad job, it's kind of like sending your food back at the diner.
Yeah.
So I always.
You need more in that monitor, or let me go the other way?
I mean, put it this way: we learned a long time ago that there's nothing stupider than being on stage asking for more monitor, less monitor, more monitor, less monitor. After a while, the person behind the sound thing, they're laughing at you, and they should.
Yeah,
it's
that
like
sound thing.
It's
the
like
sound thing.
It's like you've never played in a club where you can't hear yourself, right? Well, guess what? We have, and you should know your material good enough that no matter what it is,
That's right.
if you're going to blame your crappy performance on the sound man, I guess you got someone to blame.
Hey, as long as I'm close to my drummer and I can hear him, I'm good.
I just would blame my crappy performance on Jesse.
Exactly. I mean, that's what I
Jesse
hear after
did
the
it.
show.
Hey, you're in charge of the band. If I sucked tonight, that's your fault.
Right?
I understand. I'm like the human vacuum cleaner.
Responsibility's
I
a
just
bitch.
suck. Yeah. Well, it's good. So we got I guess we got time for a couple more, right?
Yeah. Tell us what shows you got coming up.
Well, we actually are kind of taking a hiatus, but the next time we're going to be performing, we're going to be in New York City in November. We're going to be back in Harlem at the Shrine on November 20th. And then we're supposed to be playing somewhere.
The Shrine World Music Venue.
It is. If you haven't played there, it's one of the coolest places.
My favorite place to play.
Because you never know what is going to follow you or come on before you.
Incredible bands.
Incredible bands from literally from all over the world. And when they call it a world music venue, it really is. We've played with people we can't even. We have no idea what dialect they're talking or singing. It's just a lot of fun. And what's funny, the first time we played there, we got up on stage and I turned to the guys. I looked at the crowd, and it was a very diverse crowd. In other words, it wasn't, no offense.
In other words, there were 3 white people there.
Yeah. Yeah, and us.
Say, fuck, they're
so
going to throw shit at us.
No, I figured, we're going to play country music. And I remember we had a gig scheduled in Columbus, Ohio, and the guy found out we played country music. He said, I'm not going to have a bunch of rednecks in my bar, and he canceled us. And so we tried. Anyway, we play Harlem, and they love us. And the first time, like I said, I turned to the guys and go, this is going to be the shortest set ever. And when we ended up playing a full set, and the owner came up to us and said, you, sir, can play here anytime you want. And we've played our Harlem about 15 times now.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
So they even give us top shelf liquor for free.
Yeah, they really like us. And in fact, the bar manager over at the Shrine, Popak, he's a hell of a guy. He actually even agreed to be inside our electronic press kit, so it's always cool.
Right on.
So we're gonna do a couple more. This next song, if you're familiar with it, if you're ever in Texas, you'll see T-shirts and signs, and they say "Don't mess with Texas."
I thought we were doing party.
We are, but we're gonna do that later.
He said he was flipping.
So
out.
So.
Well, he's double flipping.
So
now.
the thing is,
He's
the actual story behind those T-shirts and everything is it's a littering campaign, and so we ended up writing a song called "Don't Mess with Texas," but it's got nothing to do with a littering campaign because you don't mess with Texas. So you wanna go to Texas, see the Alamo, maybe visit Dallas, see the grassy knoll. Now we sure love to have you at our rodeo. Don't you dare come down here unless you bring some dough. Don't mess with Texas, buddy, you get hurt. Don't mess with Texas, and just shirt. Don't mess with Texas. Don't wanna make her mad. It'll be the worst vacation you ever had. Find yourself drinking in a Texas bar. Be sure to use the toilet or find yourself a jar. Don't you piss on Texas. She's got lots of pride. We got red hot pokers. We'll use to tan your hide. Don't mess with Texas, buddy, you get hurt. Don't mess with Texas. It's just saying on a shirt. Don't mess with Texas. Don't wanna make her mad. Be the worst vacation you ever had. Come on down Fort Worth. Watch the cattle run. Head on to the state fair. Have your family fun. They think you're beautiful pusser. You think you're walking tall. Well, there's 20 million Texans who think you in the balls. Don't mess with Texas, buddy, you get hurt. Don't mess with Texas. It's just saying on a shirt. Don't mess with Texas. Don't wanna make her mad. It'll be the worst vacation you ever had. I know you think it's okay, making fun of how we all talk, how we vote in the election. First time you see pulled pork.
Oh, my pork.
All this red state bullshit. We think it really sucks. Bring down all your money, you stupid Yankee fucks. Don't mess with Texas, buddy, you get hurt. Don't mess with Texas, just saying on a shirt. Don't mess with Texas, don't wanna make her mad. It'll be the worst vacation you ever had. Be the worst vacation you ever had. You ain't no Buford.
Don't fuck with Texas.
Yeah, you know, when we actually first sat down to write that song, there was this guy who was on the radio, Brian Burns, down in Texas. And he does a song called Welcome to Texas. And I just thought he got it wrong. So we decided to take it up a notch. But actually, when we first started writing it, we started with the working title of Mess with Texas. But kind of like when we wrote the Hammer song, and we wanted to kind of make fun of the Hammer because there's so many signs and you can't go anywhere without seeing them. But the reality was the song was better being a pro Hammer, just like it was better to be a pro Don't Mess with Texas. Now, this next song is a very popular song for us, and it's a party song. And we're going to play that, and then we're going to end up with the song that the band absolutely hates.
Oh, love those songs.
Stevie, you have my tuna?
Now, I want to introduce the band in that final song, so you'll get to hear how wonderful each one of them is once and again. I am blessed to be able to perform with such a great bunch of family members.
Yes, he is.
And it is my pleasure. And so we are currently booking for 2023 right now, and that's really our focus. We're working on a few different things musically. I'm actually finishing up recording our first album in Spanish, and so that'll be coming out hopefully before the end of the year, but it may take longer because I don't speak the language, but I can sing it if you have a translator in the booth.
He doesn't even speak this language.
Yeah, so that one's coming out, and for a 3-minute song, it takes about 3 hours for me to record the vocal.
I bet.
Yeah, but but when you're done playing it, it sounds like I speak Spanish. So people who have heard the song will start talking to me in Spanish, and I have no idea what they're saying.
Huh?
But I mean, if they swear at me, I do know those by now. Anyway. Well, there's a party in my pants, a jamboree. You're invited. I guarantee it's absolutely free. Pop my bone, juke my joint, I'm double dipping, that's the point. Come on to that party in my pants. Now please zipper. Ow! You don't want to catch it on your lipper. I'm asking pretty pleasing. Drop onto your knees and come on to that party in my pants. There's room for all of us down there. I ain't wearing underwear. Come on, girls, let's get started. Wait a second, I just farted. Come on to that party in my pants. RSVP. 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 We can even do a little dance. Horizontal hula in my pants. We can do foxtrot. You know it gets me so hot. So come on to that party in my pants. There's a party in my pants and jamboree. You're invited. I guarantee it's absolutely free. Bob my bone, juke my joint, I'm double dipping, that's the point. Come on to that party in my pants. And come on to that party in my pants. Hey, come on to that party in my pants.
Hell yeah.
All right. I don't know if any of you guys ever drove LTL. I heard a little talk about trucking, so this is our trucking song, one of our two trucking songs. This is a true story. A friend of mine, Lincoln Log, he was driving out, and we happened to be out in the Massachusetts area at the time, me and Kitty, and he ended up saying, "Hey, I'm out in Attleboro. You know where that is?" So we drive up to the truck stop. And I guess you've never been to a truck stop. She sees his truck. She goes running across the lot. Every guy in the friggin' truck is flicking his lights going, and I'm screaming, "Get back in the car!" You know. Anyway, we got to hang out with Lincoln after that, but it was an interesting evening. I thought I was going to get beat up by a couple truckers. Anyway, this one's called The Big Pink Rig. You know, it was a kind of a overcast night. I was driving my truck at about 16 hours, and I hear this soft and sexy voice, and it said, "Hey, cowboy, you want to have some fun?" Well, I heard her the first time, so I asked her the obvious thing that any guy would ask a woman. "So what do you look like?" She told me she had long, flowing brunette hair and blue eyes. So I started thinking, oh, she's going to be a fox. So I said, "So where can I find you?" And she said, "I'm on 64, exit 25. Now, I know you know the spot." And I did, so I kicked it into high gear. And I said, "When I get there, how am I going to recognize you?" She says, "I'm in a big pink rig." And as I pulled into the truck stop, there it was, 18 wheels of Mary Kay, the big pink rig. So I get out of my car. Actually, I was in my truck. I can't remember. I ran up there. She kicked open the door, and I leaped up them steps faster than a jackrabbit with a firecracker in his butt. I mean, I had business to attend to. All of a sudden, this big hand grabs me. I go flying to the back of the cab. I bang my head. I'm a little dizzy, like usual. And then, she hit the lock. Oink, 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 moo, moo, moo. 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 It could happen. Well, what I thought would be a fox ended up being more of a bovine type. Can you say, "Ooh"? I was trapped in there with a 395-pound woman. Now, I've seen sumo wrestling on TV, and I'm sure you have too, and I fought like a champion. I broke free from that kung fu grip and found my way to the door. I grabbed the handle and pulled on it, but she grabbed me by the ankles, dragged me back down and made me do things that my mother wouldn't be proud of. I wasn't even proud of it. But after a while, I kind of liked it. It was disgusting. Oink 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 moo moo moo. 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 Ain't it happen to you? Now, when I drive truck and it's late at night and I hear a sexy voice on there, there's no rise in my Levi's like a grand muffin at $3.95. What I'm trying to tell you is that I ain't doing that no more, you know? So I just kept driving when I hear those voices. But this story is true, so if you're ever out late at night on the highway and you see a big pink rig, my advice to you, don't go knocking unless you're into all-night rocking. And I mean it. It was disgusting. Oink 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 moo moo moo. 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 It could happen to you.
All right.
We're Jesse and the Hogg brothers, and we didn't have a drummer tonight, and the boys said, we don't need no stinking drummer, but we actually do. So hopefully we'll see you again in the future with the full band. You can see us at the Shrine in New York City, November 20th, someplace in New Hampshire on the next day, and then we're in Boston on the 20th of, the 18th in New York, 19th New Hampshire, 20th in Boston. I just can't remember because I'm not good without my calendar. Over there, he's on my left, but that's the right hand of the band. That's Stevie Joe Hogg over there on the guitar. She didn't feel like singing today. She's a little under the weather. That's Kitty Hogg, my fourth wife. And she did all the dancing, and she's great on that hoggophone. Now over here is the patriarch of the Hogg family. That is Mr. Pappy Hogg on that guitar and vocals. Over here, the Bionic Man, CJ5 Hogg on vocals and that thing that he calls a bass. And my name is Jesse Braintree. And just in case you weren't paying attention earlier, and for the life of me, I'd be wondering why the hell you would. I'm going to tell you. My mother was a hog. Oink 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 moo moo moo. 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 It could happen.
And it did.
JesseandtheHoggBrothers.com or CowPunkRecords.com.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. I loved every minute of it.
Awesome.
Pappy, you the man. You the man. Steve, thanks for staying awake. Appreciate that, man. I'm sure the band does too. Guy sleeps any second he can. CJ, thank you for coming back to the den. Yeah. Mama Hogg there, thank you for coming. And we're going to play you a badass song right now. This is Sink or Swim. Thomas, who sings that?
That would be my band, Skipping Stone.
Right on, right here at Crossfire.
-radio.com.
We love Skipping Stone.
ostracized. Boys buried under a cross. Say a prayer for those we've lost. Ash to ash and dust to dust. But you will pay the greater cost. Sing us wild. Hand to hand until the end. Till the end. I won't let you take me down. Sing us wild. Hand to hand until the end. Till the end. I won't let you take me down. As the sun begins to rise, I can hardly see it shine. It's black down in a rain of fire. This is where we draw the line. These seeds are pocket sold, flowers planted in a row. Your name will never be carved in stone, just roots twisting around your bones. Sing our swell, hand to hand until the end, till the end. I won't let you take me down. Sing our swell, hand to hand until the end, till the end. I won't let you take me down. This is death eternal. May you never see another day until this heart stops beating. You'll never be. Sing our swell, hand to hand until the end, till the end. I won't let you take me down. Sing our swell, hand to hand until the end, till the end. I won't let you take me down. 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 I won't let you take me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that does it for us. We're going
Yeah.
to get out of here a little bit early because 4 a.m. comes awful early.
Yep.
So we would have a show next week, but the band canceled. I'm not going to say who it is, but they canceled. So being how it's holiday, I'm going to take a holiday. So there's no
Yeah.
show next week. So
No show.
be with your family, love them while you got them, and always remember them. You heard it here first, Crossfire.
-radio.com.
Peace out until you get your peace in.
All right, this one's for real.
Coming off the codeine, just another Sunday, trying to walk away from you. Is it another bad trip, one you can't skip? Boy, those bands are too damn good. Need worldwide exposure before I get older. Fender's gonna make me sound good. It's Fender's Den of Sin. There's a party at the crib. Motherfucker. It's Fender's Den of Sin, where everybody wins. Yeah. Don't forget about the green room. Never wanna get over this here hangover, but I think I'll do. Gonna send a message, whatever the hell that is.
know I've got nothing to lose. Need worldwide exposure before I get older. Fender's gonna make my dreams come true. So Fender's Den of Sin. There's a party at the crib, motherfucker. It's Fender's Den of Sin, where everybody wins. Yeah. Don't forget about the green room. Yeah, come on out to Fender's. Try Cindy's taco dip.